Precious needs to review the sequel.
That's my terrible, horrible impression on Gollum from The Lord of the Rings, or The Hobbit. So, welcome back to the trilogy review series on The Lord of the Rings. Next up is The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. So, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers follows up the sequel to The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. And it's the story when Frodo and Sammy's friends get captured by these, dark demon guards, the ones who work for this bad guy named Sauron, the one who has the eye fireball. He doesn't use the fireball power thing yet. It's not like the Lego Batman movie. I don't think he is kind of like that. I'm not sure about it. But, so this is how the whole story is, when Frodo and Sam get captured by these guards, when they rescue them, and then he was the key to track up with these villains, and they headed to follow Gollum, that's played by Andy Serkis, and tries to find them the safe place, and all they have to do is destroy the ring and have it be all done with. So, I know these films are very long. With Fellowship of the Ring, yes, it was long, but The Two Towers is more longer, alright? The Two Towers is more longer with pacing, but the film is epic. The film is super epic with great, amazing visual effects, how the whole story has went. But, Elijah Wood has, great, characters, great, character acting to this guy, Frodo Baggins, the one who usually gets the ring, then gets invisible, then gets tracked and gets caught by Sauron. And Gandalf, who's back alive again. If none of you had seen Two Towers before, spoiler alert, I should have not said that. But, basically, it gets more epicness of trying to wait until the end. This leads right into the epic finale for The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. And basically, anyway, I bought the CD because I know Howard Shore won Best Original Score for Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and I just want to see how epic the score music goes. And this film has really great, amazing visual effects and great film editing, how the whole editing has went. This gets good story vibes. The story gets long in pacing, I know, but that's good. That's a good thing. It's really good. And it's got good cinematography with very well shot, but I wouldn't think the cinematography was as good as the first. But it's got a lot of great stuff into it. Lots of good ones, but it's a very super epic movie of a Final Fantasy battle showdown. And, I'm liking how these new characters, how they could get good stunts with the swords, great, more sword fighting, more lines to drop, or more with their actings of how they talk. This is something of great humor. This is how The Two Towers is having with good humor. And with the score music in these films will get your pulse rates up great and more higher. Up at its best. So, I gotta say, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, great sequel, epic pacing, epic story, great cinematography, but a little bit off by it, but it's still good. Great soundtrack, great music, great characters, good directing by Peter Jackson, which he's an awesome director for this whole trilogy, and I can't wait to see how The Return of the King is gonna go, which this is the one that won Best Picture in 2003 for the Oscars. So, I'm going to give The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, a 10 out of 10 and an A+. Alright, so, that is all I got. So, stay tuned for tomorrow, which I should have reviewed last night, the 45th anniversary of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Which, that is something I should have done, and maybe I'm not going to go crazy for that. Alright? So, that is all I got, and I'll see you next time. And one more other thing. October is coming around soon. Stay tuned for this. That is Ringtober. Like, I'm going to review plenty of classic good horror movies. Like, I'll review the whole Evil Dead franchise, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Christine, Stephen King. Plenty of other good horror movies that are so good out there. I'll get those reviews all done. But I'll have to find time. Alright? So, that's all I got, and I'll see you next time. Leave a like and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram. And that is all I got. Bye.